guys, we got Kingsley first. He's going to tell us how to say his last name so we can all get it right.
That's right.
Suamataia.
Suamataia.
Pretty good.
Can we just call him Kingsley?
I've had a whole week. I've had a whole week.
There you go. All right, guys.
Is there a meaning behind that last name? Or behind your name in general?
I'm just named after my mom's brother, my uncle, yeah.
Kingsley, you were, I think, it was 78 in college, 79?
Yes, sir, 78.
And 76, I mean, your info wasn't available here. What made you choose 76?
Shoot. That was my high school number. I chose 76 in high school because Orlando Pace. That was my favorite lineman growing up. So I knew no better than to go back to 76.
So even back then, you knew you were going to be an offensive lineman.
Most definitely. Yes, sir.
What's it been like, a couple of days into this? Got a little practice under your belt a little bit. Does it feel real yet?
Just taking it day by day. It's crazy sitting back talking with a lot of the guys that I met at the combine, like Jared Wiley and Xavier. Just talking with them, like, it's crazy that we're actually here now. Every day we're waking up and putting on Chiefs gear. So it's definitely I don't really feel like I've kind of like settled in, like, okay, I'm here now. But it's just a blessing being here.
Kingsley, with the way you get evaluated during the draft, I'm sure teams tell you what they like and what they want you to improve on. But were there things that you saw from yourself playing college, playing left tackle, that you said, I want to get better at this, and this, versus what maybe teams told you during the pre-draft process?
Yeah, I think it was a kind of a mixture of the same as what the coaches saw, stuff I could get better at. I think the number one thing was my pass pro. So that's why I've just been working ever since this offseason started. So just getting better on that, little stuff like hand placement and my footwork. And then, yeah, just letting it roll from there.
Kingsley, the last two draft classes for the Chiefs, they've all wanted to make their mark in trying to help the team win the Super Bowl and repeat. What have you and your classmates talked about trying to etch and make your own little mark on with this team?
Just be a team player. Just come in, learn from the veterans that are here already, and just wherever best fits for us. Obviously, come out there and ball out every day, and get that spot, but just come in, be a team player, and be wherever best fits for Coach Reid.
And have you had a chance to talk to Reid and some of the other offensive linemen that are already here?
No, I haven't met any of them yet. I only talked to True. True's been a good mentor to us being here in this camp. So,
Going back,
You mentioned the combine. You met some of the guys that are now teammates with at the combine. What do you remember about just your interactions with them back then in February?
It was great. It was like a blessing just being there at the combine. That's a lifetime dream goal, to be at the combine, be on TV in front of all your family, everything you work hard for. So just being able to be out there and then seeing guys that you played against. I played against both of them in the Big 12, Texas and TCU. So just being able to, not saying we made it, but we're almost there. It was just a great feeling. And then becoming teammates now. It's just our bond from connecting a little bit at the combine and to now being here, being on the same side of the ball.
He asked you about other offensive linemen, but did Pat connect with you pretty quickly after the draft? Or
What was that?
did Patrick connect with you pretty quickly after the draft pick?
No, yeah. Patrick, he was probably the second guy that hit me up, just getting ready. He said he's fired up, so I'm just trying to get in the playbook as fast as I can, just to best help our line and the team. So Patrick has been a great mentor as well. Like, just waking up to a message from him, it just blows my mind. So, but yeah.
Is that a text message or a phone call?
Text message.
So he comes up, it doesn't say Patrick Mahomes, but he's just like, hey, this is Patrick, and you're like, wow, this is Patrick
No,
Mahomes.
yeah. I just remember waking up, I was like, oh, I need to go. Like I had to leave like an hour earlier to my workout just so I can, it was Patrick Mahomes, So.
You obviously got a lot of NFL in your family. Have you been to an NFL game before to watch anyone play, or would this be your first ever NFL game when you play in an NFL game?
No, yeah, this will be my first NFL anything I haven't been to. Wasn't fortunate enough to go to any NFL games, just watching on TV with my family. But, yeah, this will be the opportunity for me to actually play and, I guess, watch it at the same time. So,
With everyone in your family who's been part of the league, this has just been something that's been ingrained in you for as long as you can remember to go try to be in the National Football League with all the family that's been involved, I guess?
No, yeah, most definitely. I definitely had that dream since I was a little kid. Back in Hawaii, back at home, you know, just I was always the biggest kid. I could tell you now I wasn't that good at football, but NFL was definitely a big thing of mine. Just having my mentors, my grandpa being a Hall of Famer, was always on us out there in Hawaii. So just having him and then the rest of my cousins that paved the way for all of us. So just being able to follow in their footsteps.
Kingsley from Beach said he wants you to compete right away for the left tackle spot. I just wonder what you think about coming in and competing for a spot right away.
Most definitely. You know, just coming in to work every day. You know, got to put my best foot forward, and just outwork the guy in front of me. I definitely love all the guys that are here, but you know, I'm coming in rookie, and just trying to gain all the knowledge I can learn, so I can learn the playbook the best, and so I can potentially be out there and play next to them. So it's definitely a great opportunity for me. I'm super excited, and I'm actually happy, you know, just feel like, you know, the coach can put that on me that I can play, so I'm ready.
We'll go last year with Nate, Matt, and PJ. But Nate.
Kingsley, you talked to us on draft night about the relationships or the conversations you had with Andy. It's one thing to go through that in the pre-draft process. What jumped out to you first impressions wise of actually going through a practice led by Andy?
Shoot, I don't know. I call him Uncle. It's that's a BYU legend right there. But I called him Uncle when I first came here on my 30 visit, and just being able to practice with him. You know, he's very quiet, but when he has his words that he has to say, it definitely hits hard, hits home for me. So just gaining as much knowledge from him too. He knows a lot about our offense, and so just chopping up with him whenever I can, whenever he has the time. But shoot, it feels like family just being here, so it makes it more better and more comfortable.
Did the Chiefs talk to you any bit about the process about, you know, that you were going to compete for that left tackle spot? Was that something that they asked you about during the process to kind of, you know, gauge your kind of competitiveness and where you were?
No, nobody told me anything about starting spots or anything. I just come in to work. Like I said, put my best foot forward and show them what talent I have and what I can do as a left tackle. But I can play both. I can play right as well. So Coach Heck threw me in that right tackle for a couple series yesterday, and it went good. So just being able to show how versatile I can play left and right, and I'm comfortable at doing it.
Outside of Orlando, who's your favorite tackles?
What was that?
Outside of Orlando, who's your favorite tackles?
Obviously, I'm going to be biased. My cousin Panay. Obviously, the best is the best to do it right now. And then Trent Williams, his dog. And then Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata. So I got a lot of examples that I could watch from. So, yeah.
Kingsley, you called Andy Reid a legend back at BYU. Do they still talk about him there? What do they say about him?
Of course, they still talk about Coach Andy Reid. That's the OG. I never. That was my first time meeting him in person. Was when he came down to BYU. But I didn't get to speak to him. You know, I was still in college. But when I just going around the locker room, everybody know Coach Andy Reid. That's the OG. He was one of the best to do it. So and now he's the best to do it coaching wise. You know, 3 out of the 5 Super Bowls. So it's definitely a blessing playing under Coach Reid. But yeah, love being here.
Last one, PJ.
Speaking about your versatility, I know at the combine you kind of calls a stir right with both hands and being ambidextrous, just and your boxing background, just how much does that actually help you and your technique, and do you incorporate that in your training?
Most definitely. Just boxing. I've been boxing my whole life. Been training that since I was like 8 years old. And then, yeah, being left and right-handed definitely was cross-training was a big thing that Panay taught all of us. You know, just like him, he played left tackle in college and went to the league and he's starting at right for all 3 years. So just being able to play both. So when your time is called, and you can be that next guy up at the right, or you can be the next guy up at the left. So
Okay, thanks, Kingsley.
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we got CJ coming in next.